Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. We just came to the community hall in Kensington. We're here with the team, inshallah. Our van's here. We're going to displace it. We're just going to go to brother Adnan Rashid and Sheikh Mohammed, and just they're here to join us as well. So, Sheikh, brother Adnan, how you doing?
Alhamdulillah. Assalamu alaikum.
Sheikh, mashallah, how you doing? You okay?
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, may Allah bless you guys. Why are you guys here today? Like, what's going on?
There was a fire last night. It was a very big fire in the Latimer Road area of London. Many people suffered. We know that there are many victims, possibly hundreds of them. A lot of people have become homeless overnight. There were some casualties, unfortunately. So we're trying to help the homeless. Brothers have come together. They have gathered a lot of, necessary stuff or necessities, basic necessities. A lot of donations have been given by kind people, generous people out there. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to basically help these homeless people as much as we can within our capacity. That's why we're here today.
Sheikh, may Allah bless you. You're here as well, obviously, for the same thing. As you know, recent attacks have been happening, extremist Muslims, etc. Now, I'm sure this is an opportunity for people to see the real face of Islam and what Islam is really about. Because there was a lady who was saying that if it wasn't for certain Muslim men who came from the mosque to help her. So if you can just share with us maybe the life of the Prophet ﷺ and how we would be with the non-Muslims, etc. What does Islam teach us? Is it the true face, what happened a few weeks ago, or what's happened yesterday?
This is the true face of Islam. Because Allah said in the Quran, لا ينهاكم الله عن الذين لم يقاتلوكم ولم يخرجوكم من دياركم أن تبروهم وتقسطوا إليهم إن الله يحب المقسطين وإن الله يحب المقسطين. That Allah doesn't forbid you to be good to the people who didn't attack you, who were not violent against you. Allah to deal with them in good way and to deal, and as well to try to help them as much as you could, and as well to be just as well with them. So it is from Islam to deal with the people in a good way. And this fire took place, just close to my house, and as well they're considered to be our neighbors. That's why we have to stand in solidarity with the people and help the people who are in need. And this is a must for the Muslims. The good news, which is the local mosques of that area, they are open for the homeless people to stay there, to settle there, until the council allocate them in the places. We found Al Manar Islamic Center. They opened the place for everyone who are displaced to stay in it, whether they are Muslims or non-Muslims, to come there until they are the council will allocate them in different places. As well, we found Nadi Park where they done the same. So we could see the Muslims are trying to be involved with if any calamity happens, and that's what the Muslims are.
In regards to the lady who was making this point, that she was in the building, that if it wasn't for young Muslim men knocking the doors of people, waking them up, there would have been a lot more casualties. Hundreds of more people would have died last night if it wasn't for some young Muslim men going around and waking people up, because they were already awake due to Ramadan. As you know, Muslims have to wake up by 2 o'clock in the morning to start their fast. So they were awake, they realized there was a fire, so they went out, quite selflessly, knocking the doors of people, waking them up so that they can escape the fire.
Putting their life in danger.
Putting their life in danger. So this has to be, I believe, this has to be highlighted by the global media, the international media. Just like someone goes and does an attack in the name of a religion.
You know what's profound? Because these attacks that happened a few days ago, these were same individuals at the time of night prayers. They were killing people.
That's right.
And what we were saying, we was like, you should be in prayers. However, the same thing happened at night prayer, where we saw the real face of Islam and what they should have been doing. This is really important as well. And the reason we're saying Muslims is not because this is something every humankind will do.
Exactly.
We are proud of those youngsters, of our young Muslims who start to be involved, to help their neighbors, to help them to try to save their lives. This is something we are proud of. This is the true, this is the real of our young Muslims.
Exactly. The reason we're saying this, brothers and sisters, is because we have to highlight this. Not because Muslims are doing something that another non-Muslim wouldn't do, but because of the recent hate that's been going through. But anyways, we're going to go and do some work, inshallah. So we'll see you guys soon.
Oh
guys, so we've just helped them carry some goods in. Hopefully, what we plan on doing now is going to a shelter where the individuals, those are misplaced, are, just to go and talk to them and have their story of what happened that night, etc., and talk to them, inshallah. And inshallah, as we're helping people, brothers and sisters, obviously it's important for us not to forget Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Those who are not grateful to the people are not grateful to Allah. Obviously, we're doing our work here as much as we can, but you know, it was us at times. Just a reminder for me that let's not forget the rights of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as well, as much as we remember the rights of the people. So just a quick reminder, we prayed Asr, we're going to go there inshallah and let's see what happens. Is it recording? So we just finished eating after a refutation of my teachers, mashallah, alhamdulillah, I've been humbled really now. So inshallah, what we're going to do now, brothers Wasim and what was the name of it? Huh? What we're doing now? Brother Osama is from Birmingham, looking hinge. Let's see. Let's find out. Okay, what are you guys doing in London?
We've come from Birmingham, and you know, even as far as Birmingham, the community was all really feeling the effects of the devastation of last night. Yeah. And it's hard to just sit there and do nothing. Yeah. So our local community, they got some stuff together. In fact, they gathered it in the church. And then the people at the church, they wanted somebody to take it down. So
the church sent you here.
Yeah.
No, not really.
Not the church center, community centers here.
Yeah, no problem.
Just the points of gathering.
The church gathered the aid for us.
No, is this what your religion teaches you? Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to set an example for them, so we said, okay.
What have you got? Can we look at the vans? Where's the vans? Let's look at the vans.
The vans over there.
Come, the vans. Sheikh, let's look at the vans.
The main van is by Westfield. We've got the secondary van.
Okay.
So the first one's jam-packed full.
Really?
It's got the food, the water, the blankets,
So if
everything.
you can't leave this here, there's nowhere to leave, what are you going to do?
No, we'll find somewhere. There's definitely, there's a few options.
Yeah?
The other van is the full one. This one
this is from...
is half full, but this is concentrated on more the children's sort of stuff.
Is it clothing? It's just clothing?
Yeah, no, it's clothing, it's even toys, it's even these, whatever you call that.
Okay, that's good. All right, let's go and see where we can find and give it to the people that need it. Let's see. Let's go.
Bring it. Just give me a shout. We'll stop, block off the road if you have to.